Hey there, it's the miner of all miners, Yoshi the miner, and today we're going to be installing Ubuntu 18.10 on this HP Pavilion laptop from like 2012, 2010 I want to say, I don't know. But before we actually start, let's go over some specs of this. So this has got a 4-core AMD A4 5000 running at 1.5 gigahertz. An AMD Radeon HD 8330, 6 gigabytes of GDDR. Yeah, I wish of DDR3 and a 500 gig hard drive. That's currently sharing an install of Windows 10 beta and Windows 10 Insiders beta and a broken copy of Ubuntu. That's a key. The broken part of Ubuntu is a keyword as to why we're doing this video. I've never actually really used Ubuntu 18.10, so we're going to try Ubuntu without installing because I want to see how much I can configure like the Ubuntu install beforehand. Because if possible, I do have the files on there that are all backed up, but if possible, I'd like to like copy it onto this USB flash drive and then install, but I don't think it would be possible. But I do know that I haven't really used 18.10 at all. 18.10 just... I've used 18.04 quite a few times actually. I've used Ubuntu 18.04 I think as well. I wasn't really satisfied with this Ubuntu install anyway. I was primarily using this computer as like a server computer, which that's sort of flopped because I was trying to use this for a Bedrock server for Link to do his survival stuff on and for me to occasionally get on. Just had this computer run 24/7, but that ran into its own suite of issues. So we're just gonna try doing a format of the Ubuntu partition and maybe keeping the, I think it's like 8 gigabyte swap, 6 or 8 gigabyte swap that's on there. So let's open up Gparted, which this is already a new cursor and some new iconography here. Even though I don't know why they include an Amazon icon, like why do you include an Amazon icon for on a Linux operating system? Nobody's going to use Ubuntu for Amazon. I get, actually, never mind, I take that back. Some people might. But that's not what Linus, however you pronounce his name. So this sensitivity is crazy, okay. No. It's got a built-in screenshot tool. That's not what I want. I want Gparted, which is my drug in Linux. I'm addicted to this thing. Scan SDA all you want. You're not going to find anything on it. It's not even trying to scan the flash drive. It's struggling to scan the hard drive. Oh, I was about to make a, well, time for some more anime joke. Beat me to it. Oh, you guys couldn't even see that. But there's apparently a damaged 16 megabyte partition here that's unknown. That was, oh, this is the restore info. There's no swap here, so that's a bit concerning. And for those of you who don't know, swap is like the paging file for Linux. So if you don't know what a paging file is, a paging file is where you basically, once you start to run out of memory, it starts swapping your programs that are running in the background that you're not really using much. It swaps that to your swap or your paging file, so that way your faster RAM can be used for programs that are currently in use. So let's say that you've got a bunch of Microsoft Word tabs open and you start running low on memory. It'll start, assuming you're not using Microsoft Word, like it's minimized, you're not really using it, it moves it to the swap. The swap or the paging file. Now, that's not saying that that increasing the paging file will increase your memory. No, that will not. That will not make your computer faster at all. That's still a physical RAM upgrade that you'd have to do. But I don't want to connect to a network now. Actually, I'll connect. So that way I can install updates while we go. Okay. We are connected. How nice of you. You connected for me. Okay. Oh, okay. I knew this was on Ubuntu, but I didn't know this was on Ubuntu. Okay. So you have access to the normal installation, so that's your web browser, utilities, office software, games, and media players, as well as or you've got minimal installation. So that's assuming that you're installing onto like a USB flash drive that's only got like 16 gigs of storage on it. So this is like if you just want a bootable drive to, let's say that you're working on a school computer that is having an issue, you can just install into this and get your stuff done. That's actually not that bad of an idea, and I'm going to go with the normal install because all the bloat. Now, let's go ahead and download the updates while installing Ubuntu and install third-party software. Yeah, go ahead for graphics and Wi-Fi hardware and additional media formats. So that way we've got access to like NTFS, EXFAT, FAT32. You're gonna tell me what's up next? I hit continue already. Do you want me to hit it a second time? Okay, let's erase disk and install Ubuntu. Erase Ubuntu 18.04.1 LTS and reinstall. So here's an interesting thing. It doesn't give you the option. So let's say you want Ubuntu, Lubuntu, and Windows 10. You can't have all three of them coexist. I mean, I guess you could do something else, but that's not what we want to do. We want to erase 18.04.1 LTS, which is really just Ubuntu with the LXDE desktop environment. That's what the L means in Lubuntu, LXDE desktop environment, which is basically a lightweight version of Ubuntu that's intended for older computers, like older than this, probably like netbooks and things like that. But we're going to go with this. Erase Ubuntu 18.04.1 LTS and reinstall. So, okay. Let me double check with this on gparted. So, we wanted to erase SDA2. Okay. The partition tables of the following devices are changed. Partition 2, yes, okay. Oh, okay. Chicago. Yes, time zone is Chicago, but it's not down by Alabama. It's like up there. That's making its way into a blooper.
There's so many of them.
Oh.
So scary. And they're all heading towards...
Crap. Air reading sector, blah 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 blah. So, this is a predicament. Control delete is ignored. I can strangle the power button. And I guess start it back up. Or you can boot into Windows 10. That also works. So, the Windows Boot Manager takes priority. Is there any way I can intentionally F up the Windows Boot Manager? So that way it doesn't... Okay. Note. Interrupt request handler for vector. This is ugly. This is ugly. Oh, man. Oh, 18.10. 18.10 in this weird, like, Times New Roman font that doesn't want to focus. Of course, as I start watching anime again. This is a weird font. I'm not sure if I like it. Guys, don't look. Okay, you can look now. Hopefully you liked my butt. Okay, and we're at the desktop, and the first thing I see is a new trash can. Like, this is a new trash can. Okay. That's the first thing oh, okay. Connect your online accounts, such as Gmail, Nextcloud, Google, Nextcloud, Microsoft, Ubuntu single sign-on. How about no? Okay, help improve Ubuntu. Yeah, sure, go ahead. Show the first report. Okay, version 1810, Hewlett Packard, HP Pavilion Notebook PC, BIOS inside F39, CPU 3264, CPUs 4 CPUs, 1 thread, 4 cores, 1 socket, authentic AMD, 5.6. Yeah, let's go with that. Okay. Next. New Discord. PowerShell? PowerShell. Like the PowerShell that's in Windows. Like Windows 10. Okay. Oh, okay, it's a VM. Okay. That makes sense, I guess. But, let's go ahead and see what other apps they've got. Namely, GIMP. I actually use VLC on a daily basis. And I like it. I mean, it doesn't... it's pretty good for what it does. Already updates. I applied this on a stream yesterday, okay? Sure, install. I mean, 1904 isn't out, because it's not even 2019. I mean, it's getting close, though. It's December 10th, 2018. Let's go to Ubuntu software and let's get GIMP. I actually want to do this not from the standard apt-get way. See if it's any easier. Oh, it's actually developed by Microsoft? I would never have thought that. God dang it. Okay, I think I gotta do it apt-get. I need to plug a mouse into this so that way I can finesse that plug. Weird. Okay. So I need to get a mouse pad. I use this cute little doggo one that kind of looks like my dog actually. Okay. Quit. Open SSL. Okay. So is GIMP pre-installed? I doubt it. Jeez. Isn't this just like a webcam software? Yep. And you guys can see my awesome setup of a camcorder pointing at the screen and my desktop and my sister's desktop in the background respectively. And then me being the dingus I am. Okay. So let's try doing this the way that they want us to do it, which is through the Ubuntu software. I mean, I could just as easily do it through it'd be nice if it clicked. Okay, terminal. Where's terminal? ST. It's gonna be down here. Terminal. Did Genome just crash? Genome just crashed. Did that fix? That still doesn't. Restart now. Don't. How are you gonna restart? Please just restart the desktop environment and not the actual computer. Okay, thank goodness I can actually use this. Okay. Graphics and productivity. Photoscape. I have not used that in a while. Okay, but we want GIMP. Okay, GIMP is not supported. I call BS. Because I know it's supported on this hardware. And this was one of the selling points. So I ended up just canceling through the store here. And I ended up going with the way how it should be, have been done from the start, which is through terminal. And so far it seems to be a whole lot smoother. Probably because, you guessed it, the store is trash. The terminal always works. Granted, that's also a high way to getting your stuff deleted without you thinking. So, terminal is a double-edged sword, okay? Okay, granted, this is a new install, so it wouldn't really matter, but that would mean like the 2 hours I've been recording would have gone to waste. Now GIMP has been installed. See how painless that was? painless. And here's GIMP. Let me actually share some things. It should theoretically keep the saver.com. Your Dropbox actually has thumbnails for Photoshop documents. Okay. Download, direct download. Okay, just saved that. It's not that big. Like, okay, extract. Extract. Cancel. Extract. To desktop. YT thumb. Yes. Now let's see how it handles place all. Okay, is it with the Photoshop document? Replace. Okay. So that open up in GIMP. Okay. Okay. So it looks like it's having import issues. Let's convert it. I mean, yeah, that looks sort of like what it should be. I mean, what are the layers? Oh yeah, that makes sense. No, the one I know that's fresh in my mind is Terraria in a nutshell, and double clicking on it does actually open it up in GIMP, so that's actually cool. Not have to worry about Adobe. Let's see what happens if I keep it like this. Okay. Yep. And I'm almost positive that if I were to tweak this at 1280 by 720, yep. That's all right. Granted, this is not the optimal screen to be working on. Nah, I mean, you would probably want to be doing this in a 1080p. And I can't full screen this again. Windows. Resize so that it's taking up all the space. Can't adjust the height at all. Okay. I actually don't know how to use GIMP. I mean, zoom works. I mean, I can probably draw a little. What even is the color? Let's go with a nice neon green. Okay. Okay, size, I'm hoping this is. This is how you use Photoshop, people. This is how you Photoshop. And discard. So I never did a formal outro for this video. But I cut out a lot of waiting. Like, I have about 2 hours of raw footage. A good hour and a half of that is just sitting there and waiting. Like, the hard drive on that is likely failing, if you saw from some of the errors that I'm getting spat out earlier. And yeah. I also cut out, like, the installing parts. Like, it's a slideshow, basically. Nobody wants to do a slideshow. And at the end, I cut out me messing around with Sora, because that's what I was intending to use it for, but the hard drive died, basically. Spoilers for next week's video, but it died. But if you guys did enjoy, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that little bell so that way you never miss a video and become a part of the show. See you guys.